Alrighty then, back once again for another reaction. This time it's RWBY, Volume 6, Chapter 12, Seeing Red. The long-awaited Adam, Yang, Blake finale thing. Obviously it's not the finale of the volume, but I assume naming this chapter after, you know, Adam and stuff, this is going to be the main crux of the fight and possibly the conclusion of it. Might get some more Maria and Caldevera stuff, but the main thing I'm banking on is the Adam fight, and I'm very excited for it. I don't know how Adam gets soundly beaten, but just like I didn't know how Cinder was going to get beaten when she faced Raven. All I knew was that it happened, I knew the winner, and I knew that the loser was presumed dead. It's the same for both fights. I have no idea how the choreography, the cinematic, the character actions of this is going to play out. I don't know what moves are going to be made, and that makes me excited because think of how much Cinder versus Raven took me by surprise with all of the action in that. This has already been great, but I can't imagine how the climax is going to be. It's probably going to get brutal. Oh wow, yeah, I can't wait for this. We're going right now.
You just couldn't keep this rivalry between us, could you, Calavera? You had to rope in children to fail with you.
I love how there's just this captive audience. Yeah, is someone gonna help RWBY? Oh, she can help herself. She's an independent huntress.
RWBY, can you hear me? Are you guys okay?
Are we okay?
I know, we were supposed to lay low, but listen. I think I finally found a weakness.
Well, we're all ears.
Yeah. Guys!
Aw, Bren's so happy to see
Cylinder
them.
on Cordo's cannon rotates and locks in a giant dust cartridge every time she changes attack style.
We noticed.
Right, but her missile launcher doesn't lock in.
It pops out! Without her shields, one well-placed shot could detonate the missiles while they're still in the launcher.
Ah!
Could destroy the entire cannon. Oscar, that's brilliant.
Can you make that kind of shot?
We'll only get one chance before she catches on. I'd have to be practically staring down the barrel of her cannon.
Well, I've got a way to guarantee that.
Oh, yes.
RWBY, what are you doing?
She's gonna be a sniper. She's gonna do what she does. Oh, yes. Come on, Miss Expert Sniper.
Hey, Cordo! I've got one missile left, and I know exactly where I'm gonna stick it!
You're awesome.
One missile, you say?
That's a shame, Maria, because I have plenty!
Are you too crazy?
Yes, but that's why we're gonna win.
The best approach is simply the most direct.
Snipe, snipe, snipe. Come on, Miss Sniper. No! Why did you let me down, Miss Sniper? Why?
You thought you could fool me?
Well, you're kind of an idiot, so forgive us, but yes.
Pull up!
I can't
The
see.
goggles, they do nothing.
No, no, no!
Take control.
We're gonna crash.
Damn you, Microsoft Flight Simulator!
Look!
Well, time to look for Ozpin's next reincarnation.
We're still in one piece.
Yo ho ho.
Very clever. But even the smartest apes can't compete with the intellect of man.
But you're not a man.
Come on, come on.
RWBY, stop!
Oh.
I need you to trust me.
She's such a leader in this volume. It's been fantastic. She is the one in charge, and I love it. Look how far she's come from the wide-eyed girl in Chapter 1, Volume 1.
Accept your punishment.
No! We're going to Atlas! Bigger people than you have tried to stop us and failed. But we're supposed to be on the same side.
We're supposed to use our power to protect people. But you just use yours to look down on everyone.
We didn't want to steal from you. We did it because you gave us no other choice. Now I'm giving you one last chance to stand down and hear us out.
But is she going to take that chance?
I've heard enough.
Yeah, she's too far gone.
Ruby!
Oh my. She went inside!
She's nuts!
Missile launcher springs out, but the raw dust gets locked in.
Oh, nice! Use the recoil to escape. Wow, that knocked her aura out, though.
Ruby. Ruby?
Told ya.
Oh, I love this Uncle Niece stuff that's been going on.
Oh, don't tell me I missed it.
Sorry. Sorry, dear.
You knew you couldn't win 2-on-1 at Haven. What makes you so sure you can win now?
I don't have a choice.
Because Yang is
I have
stronger than
people
Sun,
who
maybe.
actually care about me. And I promised I'd never leave them again. So I'm not dying now.
What she said. I'm
You
not
know,
dying
she
either.
made a promise to me once that she'd always be at my side. And look how well she's kept it.
Because you weren't worth
Did she
staying
make that
around.
promise to you, or to the person you were pretending to be?
So I just wasn't good enough for you.
You're kind of
You
not
know
good enough.
It's so much more than that.
I know you've made your choice. And I've made mine.
Wow, wait to twist the meaning of morning follows night. I mean, come on, Adam. Yang was starting to kick your ass, well, 1-on-1. Like 2-on-1? Surely you are at a disadvantage here. You're mentally unhinged right now as well. You're not fighting with your best head. Oh, kinetic energy. One of my favorite things in a hand-to-hand fight. And her aura's gone shit.
Moment of truth, Yang. Do you think you're faster than you were at Beacon?
Oh. Trauma.
Me neither.
Oh.
Your aura's bound to be running low.
Spider Blake. Spider Blake.
Hit me already!
What is this, Fight Club? Hit me before I lose my nerve. Wow.
You're just a
Complete
coward
Assassin's Creed Blake over here. She was waiting for the right time to activate her semblance. Oh, yeah, see, this is the experience she's learned. She didn't rush straight at him, she picked her moment to unleash the power back at him.
I may not be faster, But I'm smarter.
Yeah.
No!
Well, your precious blade. Oh! Damn, these bitches went straight savage.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Good, even Yang with the shank, like the downward shank. Yeah, yeah, this would be really horrible.
I'm not gonna break my promise.
Oh,
I swear.
like using it on a human instead of a grim.
No, you won't.
Oh.
No!
Yeah, I mean, I know they had a connection that she just severed. Like, she's gonna be sad no matter what, but
Never! All forces!
I think it's still a big leap to have killed a living person than a grim. Like, that shocked me about how deliberate and brutal that was.
What about Yang and Blake?
Ma'am, we've been trying to reach you.
They have
Argus is in
technically
danger.
murdered. I'm just saying. I know it was a life or death fight, but, you know, speaking purely objectively, they now know what it's like to murder. Okay, it's a hi. I'm gonna call you Jeff. Jeff the Dolphin. Oh, all the negativity. Oh, is this meant to be a kaiju?
It's a Leviathan. It began its approach during your
Oh,
battle. We
the
need
Great
you.
Leviathan. We gotta see some crazy shit, man. The Great Leviathan is here. Okay, so I guess the finale is about dealing with this wave of Grim. Interesting. So all of this angry, you stupid kids, I'm getting you. And I bet Blake and Yang aren't helping either with all of the emotions swirling around their fight. I'm sure this whole confrontation has been like an aromatic picnic for the group of wasps known as the Creatures of Grimm. Like, say you go out on a picnic and you lay out a bunch of cakes. Within a few minutes, you're going to get wasps. You're going to get all sorts of bugs trying to get at the sweets. This is the same. I think for the amount of time there's been all this emotion swirling around this conflict in two separate locations on the same island, it has attracted the Grimm, like insects to a picnic. I'm glad that the series never forgets that negativity attracts the Grimm. But, oh, wow, okay. I might have liked to have seen a couple more minutes dedicated to all of the slashing and punching around in the Adam fight, but maybe I only feel that way because I knew that the ending was, you know, I knew how it was going to end. I knew Adam was going to be mortally wounded. I just didn't know how it was going to happen. I think if I never knew that this fight was going to happen, it would have took me completely off guard and been a really effective dramatic moment, but it is what it is. I actually really liked the way it went down. But like I said, what actually really took me by surprise was the deliberately deadly stabs that they went for. Like, it wasn't even a case of Yang diving through and grabbing Blake out of the way along with the blade, like to like get another vantage point. No, she went straight in with the blade, like and Blake, she like steeled herself enough to thrust into Adam, like, and even he couldn't quite believe it. Like, well, shit. But yeah, I bet the reason for Blake's tears, not only her connection with Adam and how it feels to go back on everything that they ever were, like closing a chapter of her life that was so important to her before. There's also the fact that, as I said, this is the first time that she'd have killed a person, unless murder was a part of the horrible things she used to do as a White Fang member before she got sick of their violence. I don't know if she was ever forced to kill anyone. I don't know that. We don't know that. Because she always felt guilt over what she'd done. Like, and if it was just limited to stealing from train cars, I don't think there would have been that much cause for guilt. So, unless she meant the fact that she ever condoned what Adam was doing, I don't know. I think it's more likely, maybe, that she killed someone as well, but I don't know. That would mean the majority of her emotion here is for the loss of Adam himself and what his past means. Like, not the current him. The current him is garbage, but whatever he meant to her in the past is making her react like this. I'm just saying, though, that I could very much understand. I could understand if it was a case of, holy shit, I just killed a person. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just basing it on my biases, like what I would feel in such a situation. Like, oh my god, I'd feel sick. Because, like, I value life, okay? No matter what kind of an asshole you are, I would still save you from a house fire, you know what I mean? So, like, I'm the one that doesn't believe in the death penalty. I'm the one that's always giving people second chances even when they don't deserve it. I'm the superhero that, like, has a code of not to kill his enemy, that kind of thing. So, if I ever had to kill another person to survive, I would be devastated. I mean, I'd be happy that I survived, but I would be devastated. Like, I wouldn't care what kind of scumbag they were. I'd be like, oh, I value life so much. Like, did I have the right to take it away? Like, I was just protecting myself, but I'm gonna die eventually. You know, I start getting existential. Like, I don't know. It's all subjective. Like, there's no absolute right or absolute wrong, but yeah, getting strictly back on topic, that was beautiful between Yang and Blake. Like, you know, I said I'm not gonna die on you. Like, I love when anime characters say that to each other, like, you know, I'm not gonna die, and then it doesn't turn out to be a flag. They don't actually die. That's always good. And I did catch Adam saying, "What does she see in you?" Which, as the jilted ex-boyfriend, must have been a very big dog whistle to you Bumblebee shippers. So, yeah, I see why this chapter is getting all of the, oh, it's all but confirmed comments from a lot of the fandom. I will still always be skeptical of any ship until they actually say I love you, or they throw hints in the way that Pyrrha did, like where it was so obvious that it was a crush and nothing else, like with Pyrrha. With this, they're very close, but, you know, you can be sisters and this close. Like, I know it sounds weird to those of you who have your shipping goggles on. You might be saying that I'm denying the obvious, but I can only comment on what I see in front of me, and right now, the biggest piece of evidence I see isn't all of that emotional stuff between them. It's Adam saying, "What does she see in you?" Like, he can pick up on some sort of romantic inclination. That's what makes me more likely to believe it. It's things like that I'm interested in. Do you understand my point of view? But wow, I love the slow bleed on the wounds. Like as would happen with that kind of thing, like, they didn't start pouring blood until the blades were removed. Like, sometimes anime gets that wrong. Like, sometimes you see someone get stabbed and then blood just starts pouring out. Like, no, the blade is often keeping the blood in. Like, that's why they say, like, if you get pricked by a dart from a dartboard, or, you know, you get, like, stabbed with anything, don't remove it. Go to the hospital as it is, like, because you're just gonna lose more blood if you remove it. Like, It's just simple body science. So I liked that the blood was kind of muted at first, but then when they shunked their blades out to let him fall down, then they started free flowing. That was a realistic detail with the blood, and really sold how fucked up they made him. Very interested to see how we'll deal with this Grim attack. I hope Cordova doesn't actually die. I think that there is some room for good inside of her. As Ruby said, like, they are on the same side. She's just acting so misguided right now because of her petty pride and stuff. You know, she really needs to be taken down a peg, and then I think she'll start coming around. But if it comes down to it, then maybe she'll die. I don't know, but the Grimm are swooping in, and it looks like there's a whole army of them, and there's a kaiju Grimm, and most of the team's aura is down. How are they going to get out of this? Unless, like I said, maybe Cordova is going to turn the mech on the Leviathan, and maybe they'll take each other out. I don't know. Ruby has been really good. Let me just skip around. Yeah, this one, it did happen in this one. So when I marathon, sometimes the chapters start to gel together for me. Really loved, yet again, Ruby standing up, taking charge, putting her uncle in a place, and saying, I have a plan, and I'm going to put it into action. Like I said, compare the wide-eyed, can I have your autograph? Oh, I'm so cool now. Wah, 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 wah. Like, oh, my uncle trained me, and now I'm like, oh, like, nom cookies. Like, to turn into this. What a transformation she's had. She's had to grow up so fast over the course of these volumes, especially after volume 3, and it's been an amazing journey to behold. Like, I'm so proud of her. It's like I'm an unofficial brother of hers or something. Like, I can't help but feel so pleased for her. I mean, obviously in some ways it kind of sucks because, you know, the fact that any kid would have to be forced to grow up so quick because of what's going on around her is kind of sad, and you wish it could be preventable, but the situation is what it is, and I have to say that the way she's responded to it has been nothing short of remarkable. I'm so proud of her. I only hope I can get prouder, and I hope she gives us something else to enjoy in the finale. But until then, I shall see you guys next time.